What's up, Ice fam? Memorial Day. We figured really there's nothing more American than damaging the opponent more than they could ever damage us. So what we're going to do is focus on very, very basic, very simple trapping drills from a clash point. But the emphasis being the striking and how you change up the way you strike to damage the opponent, okay? So those of you who know your trapping and the way to train it, this is not foreign to you. Those of you who do not, just to make it clear, when we train with an arm already touching our partners, we understand this is not the way any real fight occurs, okay? So that's not why we do it. It's to give us a touch point, a reference point, a place to start to work on fundamentals, okay? Now, practical application, some of the places where that might start, and in this particular video, we're just gonna do one clash point, meaning matched limb, my right to her right, outside, outside reference, like the outside of her arm, the outside of mine, not the inside. There are so many other variables when it comes to real fighting. We're gonna keep it just to outside, outside, right arm, okay? So a few potential practical apps might be the opponent shoots the punch at me, right? There it is. That's right down the pipe, right? I mean, that's a straight jab or a cross with the right hand coming right down, and maybe all I could do was get that hand up, right? Now, I might have had a better tool. Maybe I got like a tonsal up or something, but you know, let's always train up, not down. Make it more challenging. Maybe all I got up was a hand, right? And then there's the clash point you start from. Another example, maybe the opponent was carrying weapon, edged weapon in this case. She doesn't have one right now, but just giving the motion of like a back cut, right? Like a 2 or a 4. Those of you who know your Eskrima and your tactical stick and blade, a 2 or 4 angle, that's the blade, look at that. Do it again. Yeah, that's right there. That's right there on the neck. If all I got up was the hand, right? Just enough to mitigate some damage for a moment in time. Look at that. It's pretty much the same reference or clash point that we operate through, okay? Another example might be during my offense. Maybe I'm hitting, right? Punching, you know, throwing the different types of strikes we have, finger jabs, neck strikes, and at some point a guard comes up. There it is, the same deal, okay? So just to kind of frame that for y'all, some practical application of, you know, in terms of how the limbs might collide in this particular arrangement, but for this drill, you're gonna keep it static just to make it simple to work on technique, to work on positioning, all right? Now, let's back up a little bit. You good?
Yep.
Even though you're keeping it static to make it really, really simple, make sure you always change up the position of your limb and your partners. So, you know, sometimes palm up, palm down, thumb up, it doesn't matter. And then also the depth of the clash point, right? So now we just went like close to elbow, elbow, mid forearm, wrist, wrist, or even deeper. Change it up. In real life, it's always changing, so in training, change it, all right? So here's the focal point, it's just working on damaging strikes from here. And we're gonna do them all off of Pak Sao, all right? So my right arm, which is the one touching, is gonna hit every time. There's a finger jab, okay? There's a straight punch, right? There's a neck strike, okay? There's an elbow. We're gonna do them all though, enabled and empowered by the left hand Pak Sao, okay? So instead of just shooting that finger jab, I'm gonna Pak Sao and finger jab. So that, okay? Again, Pak Sao, finger jab. Straight punch. Can't get it through, got a limb in my way, right? Can't get it in there. Pak Sao and straight punch, okay? The nose to the mouth, the jaw, the trachea, whatever, okay? So Pak Sao and straight punch, right? Pak Sao and straight. Next one, the neck strike. Okay, now this can hit the artery, this can hit the throat, it doesn't matter. Just do it hard and be accurate. Okay, so same deal. I'm gonna clear and hit with that neck strike right there. Okay, And on that one, you want to pull the index finger back towards your own body, and that's what enables your hand and wrist to have that natural curvature to get the muscle part of the side of your hand out there as the weapon, okay? So that's a Pak Sao and neck strike. And then the last one we'll do with this one is the elbow. Pak Sao clearing elbow strike, okay? Here. Let's run through them again. Pak Sao finger jab, okay? Right, here. Pak Sao straight punch, okay? So that one, right? Pak Sao and neck strike, okay? And the Pak Sao and elbow. All right. If you have a partner who has a larger frame than my partner, go ahead and put more heat on the Pak Sao, but make sure you're always careful with the measure of your strikes when it's a simulated drill and not a real spar drill with gear on. We've got no gear, so stop your finger jab short, stop your neck strike short, punch and all that. So nobody gets hurt, but everybody is increasing their practical application skills, okay?